Good afternoon. It is Monday, the 28th of July. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. A bit late for me today. I'm in swim number 4 of my week's holiday. And what a great spot it is as well. I've always wanted to fish this particular spot. It's got a real sharp bend, all heavily full of stick-ups, bulrushes. Another sharp bend over there, so it's like I'm in the middle of like an S type shape. And every time I've wanted to fish here in the past, there's been a boat here. It's quite a popular place to stop. It's a beautiful place to moor for a few days. It's quite quiet, but the activity on the water has not stopped, and I'm hoping that might slow down a bit from today because the fishing's been crap over the weekend. I woke up on Sunday morning to a match that was on the stretch I was fishing, so I sort of stuck it out and waited till they'd finished and then packed up and moved on. I'm just about to go on my stroll with the dog to find a new spot for tonight. I've got a couple of ideas where I want to be. Just want to go and check them out on foot first. And then I'm making my way back in the direction that I came, feeling I probably shouldn't have left the swim I was catching fish from last week. But at the same time, I'm going to be passing through there in the next couple of days, so it wouldn't hurt to stop there on the way back. See if those fish are still there. So, tight lines, I'll keep you updated as I go through the week. And if you were fishing over the weekend, I hope you got a big one. Let me know how you got on. I was supposed to be moving on from here today. Not quite sure why. It's probably the most beautiful spot I've moored in a while. And it absolutely screams carp. Something told me I should stay for another night. So that's what I'm going to do. But what an absolutely magical night it is. I'm just sat on the front of the boat, minding my own. It was so beautiful. Just thought it would be rude not to share. Good evening. It's Tuesday the 29th of July, I think. It's about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm on swim number 4 or 5 of the week. I'm approaching the end of my week's holiday now. My kids are back from Spain tomorrow. But I've really enjoyed the week. It's been fantastic. It's been absolutely amazing. Some of the things you see and you hear are just phenomenal. It was quite interesting earlier on, actually. There was a squirrel and it was sat, I couldn't really see it, but I could hear it. But it was sat just on the tree over there. And it was picking off the acorns from the tree, eating the nut and throwing the shell into the canal. And it was actually throwing, when it was throwing the shells is exactly the spot where I'm fishing in the middle of the canal just here. So that'd be quite interesting, but it must happen all the time. Well, I can't see the carp going for the shells, but I don't know. I was talking to a guy, bumped into a guy earlier on who watched the channel. Shout out to Dave. Nice to meet you, Dave. And they were talking that the fishing that they do on the canal has changed this year as well. It's not what it has been in the past. We exchanged a couple of stories. We exchanged a couple of pieces of information. And he felt that the channel was useful to keep him informed on the situation in his local water, and I appreciate that. So nice to meet you again, Dave. Hope to see you again. I am literally at the start of an area now which has consistently produced carp over the years, and I'm going to spend a couple of weeks moving along through the area. So I'm really hoping to pick 1 or 2 up as I go through, but I'm not holding out any hopes. As you know, with this place, you can never write the script. Well, good morning. Wednesday the 30th, it's about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And as you can see, I've had one. It was the middle rod, the channel rod again, which produced an absolute one toner, middle of the night, about 3:30. Absolute one toner, usual scrap. Went crazy by the rods. Didn't take all the rods out, took one of the others out, but managed to get it in. It's not massive, but it's very welcome. And that ends my week-long stint on 4 fish and lost one, which, to be honest with you, I'm absolutely over the moon with. I never, if someone would have told me that I've had 4 fish and lost one a week ago, on the run I'd had up to that session, which was naught for weeks and weeks and weeks, had a bit of hand off. So I'm absolutely buzzing with this session, although really, to be honest with you, it doesn't end, because I'll be back tonight to carry on. But it's sort of the end of my week-long adventure, if you like. I'll just carry on my lifelong adventure from now on. But anyway, let's have a little look. It's not going to be very happy with me. They never are. Oh, the shells again. Wow. Told you wasn't going to be happy. Oh, he's very, very unhappy. See if we can get a couple of quick shots of him. Condition's great. Check him out. About £10, £11. Stunner. Absolutely buzzing with that one. Very, very, very welcome indeed. Chuffed. There you go. So we've got to look at the other side. Nothing really. Oh, he's wiry, this one. Nothing really to distinguish him. It's one of those typical Canal commons, really. Really good condition though. Happy flipping days. Buzzing with this one, absolutely buzzing with this one. So that's fish number 4 of the week, and I lost one as well. Got a 24. Got this one, which I'm going to say is about 12, 13 pounds. And then a couple of those small, really pristine commons were interesting, weren't they? And I lost one. Happy flipping days. I'm going to put this one back. I've got to get off today. I've got a bit to do. And I'll be back later to carry on with the adventure. Come on.